GUI also, if you try your production system or if you try your customer system, in there also you don't have the access to SU0.
Yeah, in quality we do have, so that's why I was asking. So can we?
No, same thing.
Uh,
So Akshay, if you have the access in quality, you can ask your security consultant to provide the access in FIORI also. As long as they are providing, you will be able to see. If they are not providing, you will not be able to see.
okay.
So currently, your quality in the quality system, you are. Akshay, can you just mute yourself? There is some background noise. Yeah. As long as your security consultant has provided you the SU01 access in quality, he will not mind by providing you the access through FIORI also, because ultimately it is the process is same. If he is allowing you to change your user ID, you can do it from FIORI also, and you can do it from the traditional GUI also.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay. So again, in FIORI also, you can create your favorites. Okay, similar to what we have done in traditional GUI. You can see you have the favorites here. Whatever you want to add into your favorites, you can do. Even you can create your own groups. You can see I created this own group. How to do this? So number one, I will show you how to create a new group. So if you want to change anything, if you want to move the tile from here to here or want to play with this one, what you can do is you can just go to where is my user? So home screen. It is taking time. Let's go to SAP. No, I think here. Yeah, sorry, I was getting some disturbance here. So this is a user. What you need to do is you need to. What is happening? Just give me a minute. Uh, this one. Yeah. So on this user, you have to click on this user, and here you have to click on edit the home page. This is called as a home page, and if you want to edit the look and feel of your home page, you can click on this edit home page. Okay, you can see it is allowing you to delete something, it is allowing you to add a particular tile if you want, right? So for example, if I want to add something in my favorites, I will click on this add, and it will give me the list of all those, whatever is, you can see whatever is already highlighted, this is already available as your favorite. So for example, I want to add create purchase order or manage purchase order as my favorites. What I'll do is I will go to purchase order processing, this one, and this create purchase order, I will click on this. What it is saying? Okay, it has been added to the favorites. So if I go back and if I see my favorites, you can see create purchase order has been added to my favorites. Same way, if I want to add a new group, you can see add a group button here. Okay, if I want to add a group, click on add group. It will ask you the group name. So let's say the group name is Gaurav. Okay, and within this group, whatever applications you want to add, you can click on this app finder again. Let's say this time I want to assign a sales order. So within sales, I will go to sales order processing. This is sales order processing, and within this, I want to create a sales order. I want to change the sales order. I want to display the sales order. I want to manage the sales order. So these four applications, along with this analytics, I want to show this also under the group Gaurav. Okay, so now if I go back, you'll be able to see there is a new group created with Gaurav, and within this Gaurav, these are the applications which are available. If you
We
want
can
to
see the
delete,
technical names as well now, Vikram.
no, technical names are only available for older applications. See, the problem is these are the new applications, manage sales orders. Okay, but in
Ah,
addition to the new applications, some of the applications are coming from the old system. So if you click on
I
this,
see.
it is not a simplified one. It is exactly same as what you were able to see in ECC. I'll show you.
Okay. Okay.
So once you make your changes, you have to close this. Okay, so now you are in the display mode. So now, for example, this is VA01. If I open this, see, if you compare this new one with old one, you will be able to see a lot of changes. So this manage sales order, for example, this is a new application which allows you to create, change, display everything in single screen. But if you still want to go for the older application, you can click on create sales order. It will just open the same screen that you are able to see in traditional GUI. It is just a web version of the same screen, right? You can see everything is same. So this is not a simplified application. This is just a copy of the existing application.
Yeah,
So there are some applications in Fiori which is nothing but just a copy of traditional GUI. So for that you will be able to see the transaction codes.
I see. And Vikram, will you provide us the access for Fiori as well, or is just the?
Yes, yes, that is part of the server itself. You'll be getting
I see.
this.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Whatever I am able to do, I will try to give you the same server so that you will be also able to do the same thing in your server also. Okay. So this is how you can change, even you can change the theme. Okay. So for example, again, if I go to my user and if I click on edit home page, okay, this is edit home page, not this one. Let's go to settings. Yeah, you can see from here appearance. So these are the different themes, colors and all. So currently this light color is used. If I click on this and click on apply or save, you would be able to see the new color combination. You can see now the color is dark. Okay, same way if you want black and white, so you can go to settings. Again, you can go to appearance, and from here high contrast black or high contrast white. Okay, so if I go with this one, you can see everything is white. Right, so these are the different themes which are supported as of today, and based on your need, based on your preferences, you can come here and you can change according to your convenience. Okay, apart from this, I think at this moment we don't need to go into details because anyways we are going to see all these transactions when we go to the processes.
Hello, Vikram.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do we have a SPRO tile in Fiori, or because I can see there are sales configuration tile, and then again
No.
purchase.
There is no SPRO tile. There is no SPRO tile for configurations also. Let me show you if it is allowing me now because I removed that roles. I have to assign that roles if I want to see the configuration. So it will not show you the entire SPRO. It will just show you some only those configurations which are allowed from this Fiori screen. It will not give you the complete SPRO.
Okay,
Okay,
so
now
it
it is not allowed.
will be role based, correct?
Sorry.
It will be role based.
It will be role based, obviously. If I assign the role, see earlier it was appearing, now it is not appearing at all. Why it is
Correct.
not appearing? Because I removed those old roles related to configuration.
Okay, so if I get a error and I want to change it, so I have to go to GUI or I have to go to that consultant.
So depending upon the role, if the role is provided to you, you can come here and you can do that. Let me now show you how will you know which roles to assign. Okay. So for that, let me take you to, if you remember last time, I shown you SAP best practices. Okay, but as you are saying that you are not able to access those best practices, let me try to do one thing. Just give me a minute. I will open one file which I told you that I'll be sharing with you the best practices for some of the applications. So if I open I'm not sharing my screen, I'm just trying to open one of the file which is related to best practices. So let's go to J58. Yeah. Okay, please confirm if you are able to see my screen once again.
Yes.
So this is what I mean to say when I'm talking about the best practice. This is a best practice documentation which is from SAP. So you can see this is the best practices for accounting and financial close. Okay, this kind of documents you would be able to download from the best practices. Okay, so for sales, for purchase, if you remember last week, we have seen within sales there are a lot of scenarios, within purchasing there are a lot of scenarios. So you can download those files from that particular link. Okay, if you're not able to do, I will be providing these files. Now, although this is public, so normally it should be available to all, but I'm not sure why SAP is restricting it. Okay, anyways, so if you see here, the first thing itself is roles. Before any test script starts, it tells you what roles are required to be provided to the business users so that they can carry out these transactions. So you can see these are the roles for general ledger accountant. If I want to see all the applications related to general ledger, if I want to see all the applications related to accounts payables, these are the roles I need to assign to my user ID. Okay, so let me copy these roles. If I assign these roles to my user ID, I'll be able to see all the transactions related to general ledger accounting. Similarly, if you open the best practice document for sales, for purchasing, it will show you all those roles which are required to be provided to the end user so that he is able to do the transaction. But if you see the last one, this is related to the configuration expert, business process configuration. So if I provide this role to my user, I'll be able to see something related to configuration. Whatever is available in this role, all those things I'll be able to see under my FIORI screen. Okay, so this is my user ID. I will go to roles and I will assign this role to my user ID. Okay, configuration expert. So now if I save it, as of now, I'm not able to see anything related to configuration, but let's try to refresh this. Now it will show me some applications which are related to config. So only if it is allowed, you will be able to see the applications related to config. Let's see, is there anything related to configuration now? You can see sales configuration. Okay, there would be purchase configuration. Yeah, purchasing configuration. So these are all the things which are added because I provided additional role. So let's go to the sales configuration. Let's see what configurations are allowed. Within sales configuration, there is only one, manage sales document workflows. Okay, which is relevant for the approval process. Let's see configuration of purchasing, what exactly it is allowing. So as I told you, it will not allow you the full-fledged. It will only allow you few applications which you can configure from FIORI. Otherwise, most of the other things you can still do via traditional GUI. See, in purchasing, there are a lot of things. So if you want to set up the releasing strategy, instead of going through the old GUI, you can do it from here itself. Okay, apart from this, manage the item catalog, situation types. So these are all new functionalities. If you see, this is not an old configuration. These are all the new functionalities which are provided by SAP in S4HANA. And that is the reason those configurations are available on FIORI. But for old functionalities which are already there in ECC, still most of the time we will be using SPRO.
And also, Vikram, there's no way to look at tables in FIORI, is it?
There is a way to look at the tables. I'll show you, but that we will see when we'll do the transactions.
I see. Okay.
It is possible. You can see that also. Okay, Akshay, your question is answered now.
Yes.
So, in short, what I mean to say is, as a consultant, for some time, we still need to use SPRO itself. Okay, but going forward, once see everything is developing.